Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Larry Bailey here with Mortgage Workflow Partners. Today's another admin workshop. We do these every Tuesday from 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern. We do record these, so if you have to bug out early or if you get here late, they are posted for replay over in the Mastering Encompass community in the Resource Center under the For Everyone section. So while we invite some folks in, I want to say thank you. I know you guys can be doing a lot of other things and probably need to get a lot of other things done. Hopefully everybody had a successful week so far. I think today's just Tuesday. So 24, I don't know why I keep doing that. 25.3 is out. We got pretty much everything we were expecting, but we're going to be talking a lot about today. Obviously, the topic of today is all about processing power and pre-underwriting workflow secrets. So let me kind of set the stage here of what's going on for what we're going to be doing. Again, this is like I think the fifth one out of a 12-part series. Let me go back and double check that. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth one. Good, I can still count. So it's the fifth one out of the 12-part series, and what we're basically doing is I am running you through the process of if I were to create a mortgage company today using Encompass as is, not using any third-party technology, just using native functionality. And I'm putting, as my book indicates, workflow before technology. I'm doing workflow first. By the way, simple plug for the book. If you'd like to get a copy of this, go to Amazon. It's $12. Paperback, I think it's $5 for Kindle. And make sure at the end of chapter 1, there is a link to a companion workbook, and it takes you through each step. Kelly, make sure that you download that workbook. You've done that. And the idea of the book is to take these concepts of what you can do within your own organization and the steps that you follow and the path that it leads you down. So that's what this whole workshop series is all about. It's really because for those that don't know, in 2023, I was that close to opening up my own mortgage company again. And I decided that I'd rather invest the time into Mortgage Workflow Partners. Super happy I did, super thrilled with the path I chose to take. But it's my history, right? And so it's in my blood to always think about if I'm ever going to retire from Mortgage Workflow Partners at some point. You're going to get tired of hearing from me. You're going to want to hear from somebody else. And the idea is you want to make sure that you understand exactly what you're doing is kind of what you're saying, and what you're saying is what you're doing. I've always been a big proponent of if the talk you're hearing doesn't match the actions that you're seeing, there's something amiss. And so having said all that, you guys know from all the stuff I talked to you about the settings, when we go through all of our clients and I go through all of our workflows and suggestions and support, the concepts that I come up with here in the community, and then also if any of you that are on here as clients, or certainly I see some Mortgage Workflow Partner team members on here, I try to stay consistent in what I'm saying. Doesn't mean it can't change, but I'm trying to stay consistent in delivering a cohesive strategy. Because part of the challenge with mortgages, there is no place that you can go to learn how to do mortgage. It just doesn't exist. I'm working on that, but it just doesn't exist. Now, you can go to training schools for how to be a processor, an underwriter, et cetera, sales, of course. You can go through the Mastering Encompass for admin certification or the ICE Mortgage Technology admin cert course, but it doesn't really teach you how to do the whole job. And so running a company is, I know I'm a unicorn in that I can run a company from sales through post-closing delivery. You can put me in any seat anywhere and I can do the work. I know I'm unique in that. So what I want to do here before I die, I know it's grim, but it's the truth. I want to get this information, this experience out of me into you, share this stuff. Writing the book was a good process for me to kind of see my thoughts in writing. We've got some ideas for the next couple of books to get out there into the world. But today, We're going to focus in on part 5, which again is this processing power. The pre-underwriting workflow secrets is what we came up with. Sounds fancy, but it's just easy work. So I'm going to share on screen some things and go through. Like in mortgage, if you didn't know this, we are all tactile learners and visual learners. We hear people, but we don't actually learn until we physically do it, right? It's kind of one of those things. If I tell you what to do until you go do it, you don't get it. So I'm going to go ahead and share screen and walk you through the agenda for today and just go through it step by step. That way, if anybody comes in late or you're not quite sure where we are because you got distracted with some issue, it's no big deal. And so we'll go over here and I'll post this in, or I'll have it posted into the replay so you guys can take it. But today let's talk about pre-underwriting, right? So if we go back into how did we get here?